In this video, we will talk about how to determine if two functions are inverses of each other. So here's the rule of thumb. We say that two functions are inverses of each other if f of g of x is equal to x and if g of f of x is equal to x. So let's check out a couple examples. This first one says, determine if the function f of x is equal to x over 3 and the function g of x is equal to 3x are inverses. So what we need to do is write out both of these functions and see if we get x as a result for both of them. So let's start with f of g of x. What this says is we're going to write the function f of x, but wherever we see an x, we're actually going to plug in whatever g of x is, n for x. So we can see that g of x is 3x. So when we write f of g of x, instead of writing x over 3, for this x right here, we're going to just write whatever g of x is, which is 3x. So we're actually going to write 3x over 3. Now we'll notice that we can simplify this. 3 divided by 3 is just 1, so these 3's would cancel out, and we'd be left with just x. So we can see that f of g of x is equal to x. So that's the first equation. Now the second equation is going to be g of f of x. So let's write that one, g of f of x. This says write g of x, but wherever you see an x, we're going to replace it with f of x. So instead of writing 3 times x, for this x right here, we're going to replace it with f of x, which is x over 3. So we'll write 3 times x over 3. Now for this one, we can imagine that this 3 out here is the same as 3 over 1. So when we're multiplying 3 over 1 times x over 3, these 3's will cross-reduce and we'll just be left with x over 1, which is just x. So for this one, we can see that when we wrote out f of g of x, we got x, and when we wrote out g of f of x, we also got x. So that means that these two functions are inverses of each other. All right, let's check out this next example. This says, determine if f of x is equal to 5 minus 2x and g of x is equal to x minus 5 over 2 are inverses. So once again, we're just going to write out f of g of x and g of f of x and see if we get x for both of those. So let's start with f of g of x. So we're going to write the function f of x, but wherever we see an x, we're going to replace it with all of g of x. So we would get 5 minus 2 times, instead of x, we're going to write x minus 5 over 2. So if we simplify this, we get 5 minus this 2 and this 2 will cancel out, and we'll just be left with x minus 5 in the parentheses. So we get 5 minus x minus a negative 5. So 5 minus a negative 5 would be 5 plus 5, which is 10. So really this is 10 minus x. So we can already see that we did not get x as an answer when we wrote f of g of x. So we could stop right there and say f of x and g of x are not inverses. But just for some extra practice, let's go ahead and write out g of f of x. So that says write g of x, but wherever you see an x, replace it with f of x. So instead of writing x minus 5, we'll replace the x with 5 minus 2x. So we get 5 minus 2x minus 5 over 2. So to simplify a little bit, 5 minus 5, these cancel out, and we're left with negative 2x divided by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 is a negative 1, so that's just negative 1x, or negative x. So we can see for g of f of x, we also did not get x. So for this one, we would say that f of x and g of x are not inverses of each other. So that is the basic process that you can use to determine if two functions are inverses of each other.